Hello! Hello and welcome to Story Mode. My name is Faith. This is my variety gaming YouTube channel. Hello and welcome. Oh my gosh, hi! Some things are working. Let me know if other stuff is working. Let me know if I'm blasting your eardrums with my microphone or my background music or, leaving you wanting. You can't hear anything. You guys, the journeys that I have been on. Oh my gosh, the journeys I've been on and trying to make this stream bigger, better, and more streamlined. It's an impossible endeavor. Anyways, hi. Hello, everybody in live chat. It looks like I've got Kathleen, Cursed, Aura, and Thunder hanging out in the chat. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. It's so nice to see you, Aura. You did say that Fridays were going to work a little bit better for you. Friday/Saturday. Everything sounds good. Thank goodness. Oh my god. Thank goodness. Oh, thank you guys for being here. And thank you to the VOD watchers. Hello, you guys. Those of you who are going to catch this stream after I am live as a recorded video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate you being here as well. If you enjoy yourself, be sure to drop a like. And if you want to see all of the shenanigans I get myself into, click that sub button so that you can be a part of this journey together. Oh my gosh, you guys, hello. So yes, we have some updates, and I was trying. Let's see how quickly Nightbot will respond now. If I can type correctly. So we have updated redeemables even since last stream. Updated. So happy is now love. You're sending love. Rather than wishing me a happy birthday, which is no longer applicable, you can send much love. Thank you, Nightbot. And Streamlabs is yelling at me. Use redeem requirements. Ooh, is Streamlabs not like the formatting of my redeemables? Kathleen, much love right back at you. I know, I'm waiting for Cloudbot, like Streamlabs in the chat to start, like Nightbot and Streamlabs to go at it. It's so funny. But yes, hello, here we are. So new intro screen with background music and an alert box. So when Cursed does like, her little gifting when I'm in the chat or like tell me something good and it doesn't pop up because I don't have an alert box. I'm trying to like thwart all of the ridiculous things you guys do. So now while we're talking at the front of stream, we should be able to see those alerts pop up as well. So there are love, which is much love. There is GG, same old. There is a pro gamer and pro streamer. So yeah, you've got to put exclamation point redeem space, all lower caps, pro gamer, all one word. So on and so forth. And you heard the trill. Excellent. We have sound. We have sound. I don't know if we're gonna have sound in other scenarios, but we do have sound right now. And that's all that matters. So we're working on it. But hello and welcome to an Animal Crossing stream, you guys. Oh, deep breath. I've been doing so much work the last few days for you. I hope you appreciate it. Let's talk about stats real quick, because a lot of this work I'm putting into the channel is because I'm trying to promote channel growth. And I can't ask you guys to sub for nothing. I can't ask to monetize this channel for nothing. So I'm putting in a lot of work and I'm making a lot of content, and I am trying to dial up the quality of the stream and your interactive abilities with said stream. So let's talk about the progress that we are making. We are now at 136 subs out of the 500 needed for monetization. That is one new sub since the last time we chatted on Monday. So thank you to our new subscriber. I appreciate that. So we are still trying to like work our way to 500 subs. We're at 136. We are inching our way. And it's gonna be great. In watch hours, more exciting news, guys. We're up to 1,627 out of 3,000. So you guys are really taking to heart my request to just watch playlists and content that I have made, old content that I've made that you just haven't watched. Just playing that like in the background. Our watch hours are climbing. So thank you guys so much for that. I really, really appreciate it. We're definitely gonna hit our watch hours before we hit our subs, but a win is a win. So thank you so much to everybody who is checking out the content in whatever capacity. I super appreciate it. And just so you know, we want monetization to happen, not just so I can be reimbursed a little for all the work I'm putting into the channel, but you guys can then get your member perks. So instead of going into big details, because we've been talking about these member perks for weeks now. So member streams will be exclusive for those of you who sign up for memberships, which we cannot offer until the channel is monetized. Streams will be exclusive with face cam me, myself, and I personally in camera with you guys so we can connect to that much more, and just chatting formats or requested gameplay formats, as well as behind the scenes videos about the setup or content creation or anything that kind of goes into the channel, as well as exclusive content, meaning anything that I make that doesn't actually, in my heart, qualify for the public channel supporting whatever that brand kind of is. But I've still made it, and it's still completed content that you guys will have access to as members of the channel, as well as I'm sure other things that we're going to come up with for member perks. But this is what we are working towards to get you guys some additional content here on the channel as well. So that's exciting news. Good things, good things. My problem is that I've watched everything. I believe you. Rewatching stuff is always comforting though. You can do that, but I don't. We keep having this discussion, and I don't know. Matt Prokopek said he could ask someone to confirm. I don't think rewatching things counts as a view if you're watching it from the same YouTube account that you watched it the first time. I don't think it counts. It doesn't count for me, that's for sure. So I will say, do not make duplicate accounts, no matter what Thunder tells you to do. Don't make burner accounts just to like or just to sub or just to watch, because YouTube will know and it will nuke those stats for me regardless. So don't go through all that work and try to cheat the system. That's not how we want to roll. We want to do this for real, right? So there's that. But I do have two YouTube accounts. I have story mode and I have my personal account. And I will say that both my personal account and my story mode account can each view a new live stream once, and it will count as a view, and I can also like the stream once and count as a view. So it has to be a different account. But that being said, don't make burner accounts. Just don't do it. Don't do it. I love the sentiment. Don't do it. And BTS is not the boy band. I need to remember this. Yeah, all right. I can remake that slide to say behind the scenes if it'll help you not go down that mental rabbit hole every time you see it. Burner accounts don't help. I know. Ara, I definitely put stuff on for comfort. I just wish it would count for views. I know. Well, don't worry, you guys. I have new content coming. Like I said, I've been working my tushy off. Making things. Not only working in Streamlabs and on OBS and the stream and slides and graphics and all that stuff, but actual content. I don't want to tell. I don't want to say. I want to like keep it to myself. I want you guys to be surprised, but there's nothing surprising about it. So basically we're going to wrap up Duran's Folk. I need to put that game to bed for now, and I feel very conflicted because I'm an extremist, and we've kind of had this conversation before. Because I'm an extremist, I feel like I need to talk to the North Beach Games creator program people and be like, hey, I'm not going to be playing this game anymore on my channel for a while. Now, I haven't written RTM off. Obviously, I haven't written, I mean, Duran's Folk, whatever. It's just kind of integrated now. It's not even, it doesn't even feel like a separate thing anymore. But like, when new DLC drops and new items come out, or, you know, if they do another story expansion or stuff, like, of course I'm gonna come back to it. But like, I'm just done, and I am concerned that to stay on the team and not provide content, to stay on the team, for my name to remain in the credits of the game, even though I did promote the game and I did make a lot of content. I mean, we've got an RTM playthrough playlist and we have a Duran's Folk playthrough playlist, so like, I did make the content and I did promote it, and that's what I have to remind myself. But you guys know how extreme I am moving forward. If I'm not going to be playing that game, I feel like it's a little bit of a false advertising moment. It's me pretending that I'm invested in something that I'm not. And to be completely honest, being a part of the team has potential to be a great opportunity for me to grow my channel, but so far it hasn't equaled channel growth. So it's kind of this thing that's in limbo. So anyways, it's me, and I'm so extra about everything. So I'm like, I should talk to somebody and just see what they want to do. Because I did get an alert for some content opportunities coming up, and I'm just like, man, I don't want to play RTM. I like legitimately don't. So I've been playing Duran's Folk because I want to wrap it up. I want to actually finish that that playthrough. So I played hours and hours and hours of RTM yesterday, Duran's Folk specifically. I recorded over 4 hours. You guys be proud of me. I recorded over 4 hours of gameplay, and I cut it down to 1 hour. So we're gonna have a big video drop where I'm basically gonna wrap up the Duran's Folk campaign expansion storyline, And I also need to cut episode 5 of the Durin's Folk playthrough out of the special events stream, where I played both RTM and Animal Crossing in the same stream, so I need to cut that into a single video and inject that into the playlist as well. So basically I'm trying to put Durin's Folk to bed so that I can move on to other things. So I've been working my tushy off to do that, and I don't know why I'm sharing. Oh yeah, because I have content coming. That's all it is. So there's 2 videos are going to come. One of them you've already seen, basically that content, because that stream already happened, but I need to cut that and make that an official video for the playlist. And then there's a new video coming out to wrap it up. So yeah, get excited. This weekend you guys will get the last installment of Durin's Folk, and we'll take it from there. We'll take it there. Wife's account is not a burner though, just saying, that's fair. I highly doubt they'll boot. Yeah, I don't think they'll boot me, but that's the thing, is like, if I'm not actually serving this team, like, why would I pretend to be a part of it? Now you guys notice I don't have the logo up of like member of the North Beach Creative Guys. Like, I'm not gonna put that up unless I'm playing RTM, right? So it's like, it's weird. It's weird. Thunder stayed. Hey, I stayed. You got 1 RTM player at least. You did, and we love it, Thunder. True. Yes. And that's not... Yeah. Anyways. Playing Return to Moria equaled some channel growth, for sure. It was a good launching pad to bring story mode to life, but being part of the team specific... Like, streaming on Steam for special events has not equaled more viewership. It hasn't equaled more subs. So that's just to define that. So yeah, definitely making friends, and I've got Axebeard, and I've got I've got all these people that I've met, you know, through RTM. So that is its own thing, and that's been great. And I'm gonna still be in the RTM Discord, of course, and still be a part of that, because it's just gamers, right? So it's specifically the promotional team. Am I actually doing the job that I signed up to do here? Kind of thing. So yeah, I don't think it's weird. When there's new RTM content, you'll be there. It's true. It's true, I will. That's a good point. Anyways, let's talk about real quickly, speaking of promotions, the Throne wish list. You guys are familiar with this by now, and Throne is no longer the only way that you can currently contribute to the channel monetarily. You can through Streamlabs. I do have a timer for tips, hopefully, to pop up, but who did it? Nightbot did my Throne wish list? Nightbot? No, Curse did it. Wait, where is it? What's happening? Kathleen did it? Kathleen did it! Oh my god. Okay, I was like, wait, what? 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 Oh, crazy. Thank you, Tip. Yeah, Tip. So you can now tip me through Streamlabs via that link in the chat. You can also contribute to the Throne wish list, which is also a link in the chat. Some goofy stuff on there that's just fun, nerdy stuff, and then things that specifically contribute to content creation. And as you guys know, because we are taking on a new game, Kena, Bridge of Spirits, that will then become Kena Scars of Cosmora, I am actually caring a lot more about getting that PS5 that's on that wish list. So if you are ever in a moment and you're like, I enjoy Faith's content, she makes me laugh, she's insane, it's fun to watch her struggle, you can contribute to the PS5 via the Throne wish list, because dang it, I'm gonna need one. Because I want to play Scars of Cosmora on a PS5. I think that's gonna be a really great gaming experience. So we have plenty of time. But yeah, so there's a couple of ways that you can contribute. Throne is one of them, and tips via Streamlabs is also one of them, until we do reach that monetization goal. So there is that, and now I can move on to tell me something good, you guys. Tell me something good. Just do it. I gotta tell you something good. Every time I hear throne, I think you sit on a throne of lies. You don't smell like Santa, you smell like beef and cheese. I feel like I should know what that's from. If it's a Christmas story, it makes sense that I don't remember. Like, it's vaguely familiar. You guys will have to tell me. Oh, is it Elf? I don't like that movie. Okay. Sorry. Sorry to break hearts. I hate breaking hearts. I don't like Elf. It's too much. Anyways, you enjoy it. You enjoy that movie for yourself. But tell me something good, you guys. Let me think. I got the Durance Folk video finished today, thank goodness. It was so much work. So that will be ready to post when the time is right, so that's good. I figured out how to medicate my cat. It was a struggle. So Mako is a little butthead, and he would not use the little pill pocket treats. So I need to give him a steroid taper because he has a skin condition. You guys have been around for this, so it's not news, but just in case someone new pops into the stream, watches the VOD, so on and so forth. Actually, we should have background music. My bad. I'm working out the kinks. Anyways, he won't do it. He won't take it with wet food. He won't take it with a treat. He just won't. He's such a pain. So I literally have to like grab him and shove a pill down his throat twice a day, and it's very sad. I hate doing it. I have to swaddle him to cut his nails. Like, he just won't cooperate. He doesn't even like to be brushed that much. Like, he just keeps moving around. Like, some cats just lay there and take it. They just love being brushed. Like, everything is a struggle with this cat. But I did find out that it wasn't the hardest thing in the world to just kind of get a hold of him and stick a pill in his mouth and kind of make him swallow. Now, he spits it out a lot. It's like a whole thing. It's like a little battle royale. But I do get it down eventually, and then, you know, he gets lots and lots of treats because I do feel bad. But I'm helping him. He needs his medicine. I'm helping him. So I figured that out, and he is getting his steroids in, which is good. That's going to make him better. It's Friday and payday. What a combination. I am not a Will Ferrell fan at all. I know this, but yes, it's true. Is he still wearing the cone of shame? Alright, he is not. I had to put flea medicine on his neck, and he is one of these crazy flexible cats where he can actually like crank his head all the way around and lick between his shoulder blades. Because I used to put flea prevention on him back in the day when I allowed him outside. You guys remember the story of why he's no longer allowed outside. So I used to put that liquid flea stuff on him, but he can actually reach. So when I put it on him this time, which the vet, again, just to reiterate, the vet was saying there might be a flea or two, like he's not drowning in fleas, but because he is scratching, he's having just all of this like skin reaction. It's not a bad idea to do some flea prevention just to make sure that that's not what's causing the irritation, right? So he's not itchy and all of that. So I did have to put the cone on him. Point of the story, he had to have the cone on for about a day because I put it on, and until it dried, I had to keep the cone on him because he can actually reach. Even if I put it like on the back of his, I can't. This cat is such a problem. But anyways, that is good news. He is fighting fleas, and he is fighting skin infections or whatever the heck it is, successfully. So no, he's not currently in the cone, but you wouldn't know it because he shows no gratitude. He just keeps complaining. Cat or Will Ferrell? Chuck the pill? What do you mean? That's what he's doing. Yay for Mako. Glad the cat's doing better. He is made of liquid. All cats are liquid. It's absurd. It's absurd. It's absurd. It makes everything so much harder. What else is good? Tell me what's good with you guys. You guys haven't... Well, Kathleen said Friday and payday. It is Friday. I tell you what, though. I don't feel like it's Friday because I've been off all week. And I've been working hard, and I've been chilling hard, and I've been celebrating hard. Birthday went off without a hitch. We ended up watching... It became such a crisis. Only I could turn a celebration into a crisis. And it was the fact that I could not choose a movie for the life of me. Because when I said to Marcus, we could just get pizza and watch Harry Potter, I was literally making a joke because I thought he'd be like, no way. Like, we're going out, we're gonna do some adult thing. I am not watching Harry Potter with you again. I did not expect him to be like, well, if you want, babe, because it's your birthday. So then it was like, well, I kept thinking about all the Harry Potter movies, and I was like, well, yeah, like, I love Harry Potter, but I mean, I have seen all of them like a million times, and so I'm just like, I don't know. So I went literally, like, the clock was ticking on Tuesday, my birthday, the day after we streamed, right? And I was like, okay, we could do Infinity War and Endgame back to back. Cool. That would be about 5.5 hours of movie watching. Love the Avengers. Love Marvel Phase 1 and 2 or whatever it is, the early Marvel. We could watch Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, like two best, for some reason it felt like we had to do some kind of trilogy or like 2 movies. So Marcus also, he worked from home and he took a half day, which was so sweet. So he was just very keen to just spend time with me, make it a quality time thing. So I had all this time to try to figure out what to watch, and I was like, oh, we could watch The Mummy and then The Mummy Returns, and that would be really fun. Or what were some of the other things I was thinking of? So I was like kind of pairing movies together and other standalone movies that I just love, and like nothing was calling to me. I was even just scrolling on like Google search of just like action movies, fantasy movies, just scrolling. I'm like, what is something I love and I want to watch? And like nothing was really exciting. So all of that to say, I turned my birthday celebrations into a complete struggle fest. And we ended up watching The Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, and then Dead Man's Chest. So we ended up watching Pirates 1 and 2 because I was like, well, at least I know I want something kind of lighthearted and kind of fun. And so that's what we ended up doing. Marcus stayed awake for all of Dead Man's Chest, which he does not love. And I mean, I don't love, the first one is great, right? But like second, third, like, So like I didn't love it either, but it was a fun, casual thing to do, and we did get pizza. So that's why we ended up watching the Pirates movies. But yeah, so I turned that into like a whole struggle thing. But it was a lovely day. It was a lovely day, and I felt very loved. And pizza was great. Had some coffee ice cream after that. It was so good. So that's good, and that's it. I'm gonna stop sharing my good. My good thing. Just realized I can catch Axe and Jubo on lunch break Wednesdays. So that was fun. Nice. Officially, you've got all these streamers to just like hang out with. Kathleen says work was chill, and I had a work meeting that could have been an email. Literally. Literally. Nice. Love Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Alrighty, you guys. Okay, where are we at with life? Can I do this? Yes, I can. Okay, we're back to the screen. Thank you for playing. And like, I'm working on my transitions. Everything should be a bit smoother. Should be a little bit nice. Okay, that is everything that I had to chat about at the front of stream. So let's go ahead and transition into our game, which is going to sleep on us. Hello, everyone. Is that Humphrey? That Humphrey standing right there? We'll transition into the game, you guys. Good times. There is still an alert box there, so if you guys do want, you know, redeem GG, pro gamer, pro streamer, whatever you want to do, it is there for you. Okay, welcome. Welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons and Story Mode Island. It's a little different. It's a little different from the last time we saw it. I might have built a neighborhood while you guys were gone. Oh, Graham. The ocean sound is so loud. Is all of the gameplay very loud? Is all of it? Or are you just responding really hard to the waves? Because listen, struggle bus. Getting my capture card volume intake to be balanced. Like, I've been working with the PlayStation, I've been working with the Switch, I've been working with my capture card, like any console that I'm pulling via capture card. The game is a little bit loud. Okay. And the only way that I can test it is to record video. So basically, instead of streaming, I record in OBS and then I play it back to myself. And for some reason, the volume, I don't think it's the same from when I record to when I stream. Okay, so keep me posted. I have turned down gameplay just a smidge. Keep me posted. Let me know that it's balanced. And here's the problem. Because I would love to do test streams, and maybe I should just schedule a test stream and then figure out how to share it privately with maybe Cursed or some people at like a key time of day so we can actually do this. We've established that I hear differently than you guys hear. So even getting listener feedback isn't always the solution. So I'm just struggling so much trying to find the balance of audio here, because we are going to be playing Forbidden West probably next week, Curse, so get excited. Kana is definitely going to get played. The more I play it, the more I'm loving it, so I definitely want to play that on the channel. And I was trying to... What did I do? I can't remember the original game that I was trying to find I think it was Forbidden West. I was trying to find the volume balances for, because obviously I'm such a stickler. Like, you guys need to be able to hear the game. Like, you need to be able to hear you need, like, that. It's so important to me. You guys couldn't care less. I'm pretty sure the game could be completely silent and I'm just talking over it. You guys would not care. You wouldn't even notice. It's so incredibly, possessively, obsessively necessary for me that you guys hear gameplay loud and clear and you get the dialogue. And Forbidden West was not cooperating at all. And I was just oh, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Like, how quiet. You can't hear Aloy. You can't hear Varl. I was playing the front part of the game. Like, you can't hear them talking at all when I play back. So, anyways, it's such a struggle. It wasn't working. And then I was like, you know what? And I tried everything. It was like computer inputs, like my PC settings, OBS settings, capture card settings, every potential, like OBS settings, if I didn't say that already. Like, trying to figure out how to get this volume to work. Insane, right? And then I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna try a different game. So I put on Hogwarts Legacy through the 4. And here's the other thing I was thinking. Is my PS4 on its last leg? Is this actually the console not working? And I was like, well, I can't determine what it is if we don't do a process of elimination. So I put on Hogwarts Legacy, loud as all get out. You could hear it perfectly. And then I thought, that's interesting. Forbidden West you can't hear. Hogwarts Legacy you can hear. And then I played some Kena. I could hear Kena, but I can't hear Forbidden West. And I'm like, what? And like, I went into, and that's the other thing, game audio set, into the game settings to adjust the audio. And in Forbidden West, master volume was all the way up. Voices were all the way up. Music was turned down a little bit and sound effects a little bit, which makes sense because I'm trying to feature the dialogue a lot. So anyways, guys, it's a losing battle. I don't know what to do about it because we've played Horizon Zero Dawn and we started to play for, like, we've done this successfully in the past. So I'm not sure what the problem is. Anyways, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Let's look at what's going on this island. We're playing this game right now. Faith, focus, focus, focus. So anyways, the struggle continues and, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna do my best. I know you guys don't care and honestly, it's not helpful, but at least I know at the end of the day, if I just have to turn the sound off, it is what it is. Okay, Kathleen said something like 5 years ago. I need to ask ACNH question. For double pathing, is it so that the custom pathing has the sound of the bottom? Does that make sense? Double pathing, for me, the point is so you can see the path on your map. But there are some codes that are transparent, custom design codes that are transparent, and sometimes they work better if there is a foundational color, like of an in-game path of like dirt or stone or something like that. So I don't actually know what you mean by sound, but for me, double pathing is just so you can see it on the map, is really why I would do that. But like I said, there are some custom codes that work better on top of in-game path as well. Note so you can see it on the map. Yep. Yep. Yay, I've been playing Forbidden West. No spoilers. I'm at the Bulwark. I don't remember what that is. Forbidden West has so much dialogue too. It really does. Double pathing is just for looks. The sound will always be the muted version. Oh, you mean the footfalls? The sound of when your character runs? I didn't even think about that. Interesting. Yeah, I did notice that you, your footfalls make different sounds on different materials. That's true. That makes sense. I get what you mean by sound now. Thank you for Ara. For some reason, your comment clarified that for me. All right. Anyways, we're playing Animal Crossing. Here we are. Faith, focus, get in game. Get in it, get in the zone. Welcome back to Story Mode Island. We're going to take a look at the completed neighborhood in terms of layout. It's not fully decorated, it's not finished by any means, but the layout is finalized. I also finalized our road, so we have, and I see some path right now, some in-game path that I missed up at the top there, and I'll show you what I did with the road, and we're gonna take it from there. I think the next thing we have to figure out is what the heck I'm doing with my shopping district. There's really only one place it can go now, but I'm wrestling with kind of how I want to execute that. So first of all, here is the bottom left corner of the island. Here's the end. It's the end. This little line represents the boundary for which I can build in a straight line. This is as far as I can go. And it is because the beach, shore, space, line, squiggles, unevenness gets narrower and narrower the further up the island that you go. So this line represents how I can go from a straight line from the top to the bottom. So this is, it's still loud. Oh gosh. How's that? I turned it down a lot. And my microphone is officially too loud because it goes into the red and I can hear the distortion on the playback. So like, I'm just struggling with sound balance right now and I just don't know what to do about it. Anyways, keep me posted. Yes, so, no, I did turn it down a bit, Cursed. I did turn it down a bit, just not enough, apparently. Okay, so anyways, remember how we talked about, up top by the factory, that I was going to create a bit of a tunnel for the road to go into. So to end the road, to make it go away, here at the bottom of the island, I did basically build a tunnel, and this is going to get like decorated around so it won't be quite as obvious like that it's so wonky, right? But here is just a single archway with a castle building surround. So the idea is that you are driving into a tunnel at the end of the road, and then I went ahead, I built one level of cliff inside of this building, and I planted trees and put some topiaries up there just to make it seem like there's something on top of this instead of with all the camera angles just seeing a huge empty box, trying to fill it up a bit. And I could have been really crazy and did like 2 levels of cliff, put something on that kind of outer ledge, and then also put something on top, but like it was too much. So I do think this is a cute little effect to have the trees growing just tall enough that you can kind of see over the top of the walls and see those topiaries mixing some green in with the pink. So that is how I decided to go ahead and do that. You can adjust your camera angle. Thunder, yes, there are 3 angles by default. So I did have a very long conversation with my husband who tried to explain to me what isometric meant because I mentioned your comment the last time we played. And he was like, well, it's not based on the, I guess, the mathematical definition of isometric. It's not. But in terms of isometric games, like in its own context, it's really just this POV, I think, that you're referencing that says it's isometric, is that it's this upper angle facing down. Anyways, point of the story is, this is your default visual. Your camera always defaults to this angle as you run around. But you can, when you're not moving, adjust your camera to go below so that it's more level with you, and you can also adjust it to go higher. So that's all I mean by that. This is your default. You can go lower, default, higher. And then when you are building behind a structure that the game recognizes, like an in-game building, if I was to build something back here, the camera will automatically do an overhead view so I can see what I'm doing. But it only works on in-game buildings or cliffs because the game recognizes that those are obstacles that you can't see through. So yeah, that's a thing. And then we do have a camera, and it does all kinds of cool things. It was upgraded not too long ago. So you can do all of your standard stuff, but you can also raise it a bit, lower it a bit. You can go side to side. This is only for photos though. You can't do this in-game. And then we have a handheld camera option, which is really cute. And then you can kind of more organically move your camera up, down, side to side. You can rotate it. A couple different things here. I just made myself dizzy doing that. How do you do the side to side one? Like this. And then you can zoom in and you can zoom out. And then if you have subjects in your camera, wait, how do I go up? How do I go up? Anyways, you get it. If you have characters in this camera frame, you can signal them to look at the camera. And then we have this tripod camera, which is really fun, which means you can put your camera down, come over here, and adjust it to look at you. To look at you directly. So this is a really fun camera mode that you can have. You said the minus button makes it go up? No, that took me out. Oh, it did take me out, though. Wait. Wait. And then bird's eye camera. Oh, it just zooms out more. Okay. I never used the camera this hard. That's a lot of camera control. Yeah, for photos. To be clear, that's photo mode. So, like, as far as in-game, you can just go a little higher than your default, and you can go a little lower. That's it. But yeah. So when that happens, as you can see over here with this building, it affects what you can see and what you can't see. So, this is a solid cliff with some items around it, items on top of it. So if I go down, it's actually going to cut off the items closest to me. This is really helpful if you're in a dense area and you're trying to see something on the ground. This will actually minus out the items in front of you, so you can kind of see what's going on. Will it do it behind a cliff? Yeah, everything went away. So yeah. It's helpful. It works. It works. Oh gosh, Nightbot, stop harassing the people for money. But no, curse not minus button. No, don't save. I'm not in the camera anymore. No, I'm thinking of literally moving the camera up and down, not like changing the formatting of the anyways, it doesn't matter. So, yes. Keep harassing us. No, 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 no. Alright, so nothing has changed in terms of the factory, so that's pretty much the same. I built this building, we've got some hedges in play on the island now, all of that good stuff. And so this is the end of the road, ending into a tunnel. Obviously coming across here, one of the Z buttons, okay. I did push, you guys, I can't get past them. This sidewalk and street, I pushed it another tile or two away from the airport so that I could put cute stuff like flowers and shrubs and trees in between the edge and then the street. Built a little path leading us up to resident services, so this is by no means a finished design, but it's just making things feel a little bit more structured, a little bit more like a filled-in island, so this will probably get changed, improved upon, but just kind of playing with basic layouts. And then the road now comes all the way down here and goes up vertically into the neighborhood. As was originally planned, this was the original neighborhood layout assumption, was that I would just have a vertical street and I would have houses on either side. And I will tell you guys how this all evolved, because here is the cul-de-sac, if I'm allowed to call it that we built the last time we were in game. And you will notice that a lot more houses are around the cul-de-sac than I originally planned to do. And that is because I ran out of space and I could only fit 2 houses on the left side in order to cut this street over to go level with the road on the bottom of the island. So I had to cut the left side a little bit short, which meant more houses had to go down here on the right side. And the only way to get that kind of somewhat even was to get, I believe, 5 houses actually wrapped around the cul-de-sac. So I do think it looks good. I don't hate this by any means. I will admit that this is all very wide, and I could probably afford to take a tile out of the street. And I know that I'm using the term street and road interchangeably. When I say street, I'm directly referencing the asphalt, not the walking paths when I say street. So I hope that that clarifies maybe some of the confusion from the last stream, because I kept saying street, and I don't know if you guys were imagining everything including the sidewalks or just literally the drivable road, but I could definitely afford to take this down to like 3 tiles instead of 4 wide. But I'm not going to do that because it's going to take so much time to go ahead and reconfigure all of this and then also move all of the houses to adjust to that. So yeah, this is what it is, and I'm just going to decorate my little heart out, and we are just going to fill it in, and it's going to be fun. And then friendly reminder, the plan for this island is that everyone has an electric scooter. So I have a lovely little selection of scooters in my storage, if I can find it. Nope. Open up. Where are they? Here they go. I've got white, I've got yellow, light blue, and light green. So cute. So everybody's gonna have a little scooter. Now, am I gonna put little parking spots on the edge of the road in front of the houses? Maybe. Am I gonna put little tiny driveways in front of their houses? Maybe. I haven't decided how I'm gonna integrate the scooters just yet, but everybody's gonna have a little scoot. So there's at least gonna be 10 of these kind of scattered around the island for the 10 villagers that actually live here. And I'm gonna assume these headlights turn on like the other vehicles. Yes, they do. Oh, so cute. So yeah, everyone's gonna have like a little Vespa scooter, so this is gonna help fluff things out a bit as well. And I'm just putting those out for like inspiration. So yeah, this is what's going on with the neighborhood, and I'm gonna tell you guys a harsh reality. I don't think I like these streetlights for this. I don't think they're giving the effect that I want them to give. Maybe they need to be in the middle of the sidewalk instead of on the outer edge. Maybe they need to be like right on the street to give the impression that I kind of want from them, but I feel like I need a more upright street lamp. So these might get swapped out. I don't know. I'm not loving the effect. So there's that. So here's the neighborhood. Everything's super fun. We used this amazing code to turn a little corner. So that's literally it for the road from the neighborhood cul-de-sac down here, taking you all the way out off to the side of the island. And then let's go check out what happened up here. From the Easter factory. So this is complete as well. This road taking you to these, this tunnel, and exactly the same structure, just a bit bigger. Built a structure, put trees and topiaries on top of it so it was filled in. It feels a little bit more solid, that there's just some like decorative stuff going on up there. So, same concept. That is finished, mapped out, everything got moved, all that good stuff. So that is the progress that I have made, and hopefully that shows a little bit more of what I was trying to accomplish, or that I was going for, because I know a lot of times when I explain what I'm thinking of trying to do, it probably doesn't translate. So that's that's what I was thinking for the neighborhood and for the factory, for that road to go into a tunnel and wanting to build that building instead of trying to build cliffs and make that work, all that jazz. Okay, so problem number 1. These are the white plumeria shrubs. Come to find out, they don't bloom during cherry blossom season. Now, to have pink trees, which I feel a little committed to, I have a window of the 6th through the 10th. April 6th through the 10th. I have like, what is that? 7, 8, 9, that's 4 days of gameplay where there are no eggs on the pink trees, but the trees are still in cherry blossom. They're still sakura blooms. So, struggling to fit that window, whatever, that's a whole thing. I feel like I remember this from previous iterations. No shrubs bloom during cherry blossom season, do they? Correct, Cursed. I'm pretty sure I tried to do this before. So this is hurting my feelings a bit because it's just green on green with pink, so I'm gonna have to get creative and figure out what to use instead of shrubs that are exactly the same color as the hedge, because the hedges I am kind of married to. And yes, there's our buddy Tulin. Hello, sir. I haven't scanned Benaroot in yet. I haven't. Speaking of that, I will say too, all these villager houses, you know me, they're all gonna get customized. They might match. They might be the same framing structure, if that makes sense aesthetically, but be different colors. So I might do the same type of building, but do color variations on them. Maybe, but all of these villager houses will get customized at some point to be a little bit more matchy-matchy. Until that happens... Oh, they're not... No, that's Winnie's house. Are we home? We're not home. I have to show you the latest Dreamy that I've collected, because they are surprises when they appear. Lily is a Dreamy, you guys know that. Winnie is not, unfortunately. This guy definitely is not. I wonder where they are. It's cute. I'm glad we did it this way. That does look fantastic. Love it. Thank you guys. But having space is not a bad thing. Not if we can fill it tastefully, yeah. One thing I get frustrated with a lot with builds is where people just cram everything into every slot. It's suffocating. Oh, so you kind of like it spread out. You would hate ponyfish. Those don't feel aesthetically pleasing for your theme, to me at least. I'm assuming you mean the lampposts, or the street lamps, yeah. Yeah, why doesn't anything bloom during cherry blossom season? And where's my new Dreamy at? Oh, should we try to use the megaphone? The megaphone doesn't work. I do have one, I think. It doesn't work though. Let's see. We'll figure it out. It'll give it all away because I gotta call for them, but let's give it a try. It doesn't, which is sad. Because the trees are blooming. My brain. Megaphone. Does it go in my tool ring? It does. Alright, what do you do? Hold A or something? Melba. Graham says, yo, what's up? Where is he, though? Where is he, though? Not here. Melba. Captain says, yar. This is... The megaphone does not work, you guys. There's Graham. Everyone but Melba is gonna respond. It's Faith. Hello, Colton. Guess what? I got something for you. Awkward. Bicasa robe? I hope you like it. It's my old one. Oh, thank you. Melba. No reply. That's the point, is that they aren't nearby. I like how it's like they're not near. It's like, yeah, that's why I have a megaphone. Melba. No reply. Maybe they aren't nearby. I'm done with this. The megaphone does not work, you guys. It doesn't matter if you have an accent or not. It just doesn't matter. Wouldn't it be funny if she was in the factory? That's not how nature works. Did anyone play Viva Pinata? I don't think so. AC makes you think of it? I don't think so. I don't think I'm familiar with that. We have Viva Festival in this game. Which Curse loves. Curse hates all the NPCs. Is there any, like... So you hate Zipper, you don't like Pave. I'm gonna assume you don't like Jack. I'm trying to think of who else comes. Is there anybody that you're, like, cool with? Where is... Well, anyway, Melba's here. You don't live here, Annalisa. So go away. I'm trying to find her, but actually, it's a funny story. I replaced Ozzy for her. Ozzy asked if he could leave, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get Melba. One koala for another. Melba is very, she's very spring to me. I think it's her outfit, and then she has like a pink little fringe along her ears. She also doesn't exist. Her house is here. That is her house right now. I will say that I went and I got her, and then I time traveled backwards after I acknowledged. So like I got her, I went forward a day so that she would move in, and then I went back to the 6th so we could have our cherry trees. Maybe she's in the store. Is that why she can't hear the megaphone? No, but Willow is in here. And I don't know if we talked about Willow being a dreamy, but she is. But she's a little more harsh. She's a little more vibrant than I thought. And then I went off pictures offline. So Willow is here. I feel like she's a bit springy, but she's a little aggro springy. If that makes sense. You love kicks? No, but I wanted to. I watched the cartoon the game was based on, I think. I'll be villager hunting soon. Melba, she's such a troll. Kicks is awesome. Oh, cool. I didn't know it was based on an IP. Sorry. It's complicated for me? Is complicated for me? Maybe she's in the museum. I don't know. But anyway, Melba is here. Willow is technically a dreamy, but I'm what is the term I'm struggling to find? I'm doubting myself, but I don't know what I'm doubling. Anyways, that's the updates. We gotta figure out what to do with our shopping district. Now, obviously, this is the only area that we have is over here to the left of resident services and above the street. So it's really like, this is where it has to go because the factory is taking up the entire back left and across the top with the road, and then the tunnel is taking up the top right. So the top half almost of the island is completely full. Then we have, excuse me, the Easter egg tree farm, which I need to finalize that as well, which we might do tonight. And then I have the neighborhood taking up the entire right side of the island, and so this is really the only space that we have for it. But I'm like struggling, you guys, because I feel like I need terraforming on this island. I feel like having a flat island is just too blasé. Like I need to do something fancy with it, and I don't want to integrate that into the neighborhood, especially since I've already moved everybody here. I also am a little concerned because I feel like I have to incorporate the hotel, but this is how far the fencing came down. And like, I guess I could push the hedge up and make that yard smaller to try and like get a proper walkway. So the road is finalized, but the sidewalks are not. I am going to be doing footpaths, depending on who you are, versus sidewalks. Kind of to get to places, and especially in the shopping district. So now I'm thinking like, do I do some shops on the main level and then build some cliffs to put a couple on top? Also, is this the island where I bring additional player accounts on so we have 2 more houses to make businesses out of? And then that way we can really fill out a proper shopping district. But then the factory is basically on the main level except for what's going on inside. The only inclines that are happening are the ones inside the factory, which is not finished either, so I have so many things to work on. So yeah, I'm just a little, I'm not sure. I think the first thing I need to do is determine what, I think I want to do I want to keep this path going, this footpath going down here, probably across, to just create a perimeter around the factory where no other buildings are gonna go. And then I was thinking, because I don't have enough room to do another row of trees and another path. I mean, I do have enough room, but it won't be balanced still. You guys know that the farm is a little off-center. I wouldn't have space to do that on both sides. So I think instead of trying to force that, I might fill in the extra space over here with the honeybee farm that we were talking about. So I might just do a row of like honey hives, little beehives, and then kind of decorate around that to make that make sense, to fill in this gap a little bit, because the only way to actually make all of this symmetrical is like everything, including the factory itself and its foundational cliffs, all have to shift and change if I'm trying to actually center up everything that's happening in front of it. So so I think I might just fill the gaps as tastefully as I can. Or I might do something even cuter, but basically I think I really just need to create a perimeter with sidewalk that's going on the outside of everything. And that will be the back, like that'll be the boundary for the shopping center. No autofill on YouTube? Yeah, I feel like it depends on the day. Thunder, if YouTube highlights usernames or not when you do that. I feel like it depends on the day. The cartoon series was actually based on the video game. Oh. Footpathing. The villagers are going to do a lot of jaywalking. Yes. Love the honey beehive farm. Yeah, I am going to do that probably. And to your point, Kathleen, I do have the codes for crosswalks. I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm still kind of in the layout phase. So yeah. So, that being said, I need a layout for my shopping district. And my instincts are always to try and like make everything even with resident services, because this building and this plaza are permanent and cannot move. I do know though that I do not want Able Sisters to stay on this side. That's gonna move for sure. But I gotta figure out, like, am I trying to balance stuff with resident services? Am I trying to like make things a little, like, alternate the spacing a little bit so there's a little more interest? Does everything have to be lined up? And then, yeah, am I gonna build cliffs? Or am I not gonna build cliffs? I don't know, you guys. But will the villagers use it? No, of course not, but it'll at least give the illusion that they have the option. If there's any jaywalking on this island, it will be on the villagers themselves. And not because I didn't give them a place to go. Yeah, or water features. I mean, we could do, not only could we do a fountain. What am I doing right now with my life? I want to move stuff. Yeah, we could not just do a water fountain. We could do, like, a proper little, water feature and build bridges over it. I just don't know. I just don't know. I used to have all the plans in the world. I used to know what I was doing with an island before I started it. And this one, we're just winging it. And it's absolute chaos. It's absolute chaos, because I don't know what I want. And I don't think this island is going to be amazing. I really don't. It's kind of more like an exercise. Coming back to the game. I want to move the tailors. For sure. And I think I just want to put stuff on the beach for now. Now that all those houses are moved, I might be able to move some of these bigger buildings onto the beaches to get them out of the way. And then we can kind of figure out what we're doing from there. Yay for chaos! I don't like it. I don't like it. I would rather have busted out the graph paper and had my mapping video, my planning video, my mapping video, did all that stuff, known what I was gonna do. And yeah, the chaos of playing, I have played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in the last 2 days. 5 different games. Varying degrees and time spent in each game. But that's also getting chaotic because I'm trying to create all this additional content and stuff, so it's like... Animal Crossing is not getting the best of it, you know? This is not the game that I'm focused on right now. But I did make time for this because I was like, okay, I've got it since our last stream. Like, I've got to work on the neighborhood because we built the thing. And I've got to, like, get some progress in so that we can pick up and carry on. So I'm not forcing it, but I'm definitely not prepared. And this is not the focus. So imagine if I had really brought Creature Crossing back to life as was originally intended for this channel. And not had any drive, ambition, systems, or direction in place. That's why variety streams are the best. Okay, is there anything else I need to do? Pico is so cute. I just need to move the house. I kind of want to get everything out of the way. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'd like desperately need to do. I don't think so. We'll just time travel. Oh, and I played some more Infinity War with Marcus on Tuesday, my birthday. We did that before movie night. And like, guys, Calamity is so much better. Age of Calamity, I don't think I'm crazy. I think it's just a taste. Breath of the Wild and Age of Calamity, to me, are so much better than Tears of the Kingdom and Age of Imprisonment. Mostly because Tears of the Kingdom and Age of Imprisonment are so convoluted, complicated, layered, cluttery. And Marcus and I were discussing the pros and cons of imprisoning war, because we're playing it together. And it's like, you have 3 different attacks, what do I want to call them? Abilities that are attached to a gauge. So when your gauge runs out, one of them's a battery, because it's based off of Tears of the Kingdom, right? So we have those stupid Zonai devices. So one of your gauges is a battery. One of them is like unexplained magical power. And then another one is based off of monster parts. And so also in Tears of the Kingdom, you could, like, I hated, you could put enemy parts, whether it be monster horns or fangs or claws, or the construct pieces, onto your weapons, and that's how you had to power up your weapons, was by putting a bunch of goofy stuff on your sword, instead of just getting a stronger sword. Anyways, so basically you have to decide, and you only have, this doesn't make any sense to any of you guys, but we played Age of Calamity together, so you guys remember that at least a little bit. You have one menu wheel where you have 5 commands total. And so you have 3 versions of a gauge attack, which you have different options. So you can do different attacks, but it comes from this gauge, this energy source. And then they all have cooldowns. So if you use all of your battery, there's a cooldown period before your battery recharges. If you use your magic power, you have a cooldown before your magic power recharges. Monster parts, I think they just last until the monster part that you're using runs out. So that one's a little bit more straightforward. But basically you're limited to these 3 gauges. And there's like 5 or 6 different things that you can do with each of those energy sources, but you only have 5 commands in your menu. So you basically have to pick and choose which attacks you're gonna do from which source that you're gonna do them. And like, That's just the tip of the iceberg. There she is. Hello, precious. My day is going okay. Oh, she's so cute. She is so springy. Look at her. You are a good listener, Melba. You're the best. I don't care what Ara says. She made it up. Melba is so cute. So anyways, we were playing it and it's just a button mashing game to me now. Rolled. Hey, buddy. It's a button mashing game to me now, which Calamity was for a while, but there was enough selection and optimization and choice in Calamity to make it interesting, and I could grasp it. It was just enough that I was like, oh, I've got to learn how this works, but once I learn it and I get it, I can do it. So I understood how to use combos, and I understood how to use special attacks, and I understood how to prioritize, you know, elementals, weapons against elemental enemies, yada yada yada. Imprisonment, which is based off of Tears of the Kingdom, it's just a mess, and so all I do is button mash to, like, beat the bad guys, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to wrap my brain around all the different things that it's trying to make me do. So yeah, it's actually not as fun. Which is really unfortunate, because I really wanted that game. And we are playing it, and we're probably gonna finish it, but it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. It's too much. You can't even get a feel of your surroundings, like in each of the stages. The stages with enemies and elements and colors and patterns and textures and the POV, like the camera angles and stuff, it's like you can't see anything. It's just a big pile of mush, and you just gotta, like, hack and slash your way through it. Whereas Calamity, like, you could see where you were, you could, like, choose which direction to go, explore the area a little bit, find the car ropes on the level, do all of that. It was better. It was just better. Why did we time travel? Oh, I wanted to move the, Able Sisters. Okay, so let's keep doing that. So yeah, a little womp womp on the Age of Imprisonment. It's just too much. It's the same problem that Tears of the Kingdom has in comparison to Breath of the Wild. In my opinion. For my playstyle. Not for everybody. Because I know Tears of the Kingdom won, like, Game of the Year or something. Everybody thought it was, like, the best thing ever. I was like, why? But why, though? She's my second favorite koala. I don't know, complicated game systems and clutter sound cool. I'm the person in Skyrim that collects all the world's silverware. Yeah, I'm not that player. I think you guys have picked up on that. My channel is called Story Mode. I just want to experience it. I don't need to optimize. I just want to experience the game. I want to be able to beat it. And I'm okay with a little bit of challenge, but if it's so challenging and complicated that it just makes me confused and angry, it's not fun for me anymore. But some people love it. Marcus loves being, like, figuring stuff out. He's the opposite of me. He plays Path of Exile and Diablo 3? Diablo 4? Which one is it now? He got into it so hard. Because, like, he loves figuring out a system and then getting really good at the system, and I'm like, that's just stressful. That's what I do for work. Like, why would I do that for a game? That doesn't seem fun to me. So yeah, to each their own. That's why there's so many different genres. Which they are, they just, well, I don't know if they just announced, but I've seen a lot on the internet about a Star Trek Voyager game, which we are currently kind of casually rewatching Voyager right now, because we just got Paramount Plus because UFC, Ultimate Fighting Championship, moved from ESPN to Paramount. So we had to get Paramount Plus so we could watch the fights. And of course now I have access to all the Star Trek stuff. And so we are kind of casually rewatching Voyager because it's so stinking good. Like, it's not good, but we love it. It's Star Trek not good, you know what I mean? Like, it's not great. It's not the best TV. It's not Breaking Bad. It's not Game of Thrones. No, it's not these shows. But it's so fun. And I don't know if Marcus has seen all of it. I think I've seen all of it. And it was very much a part of our lives, so probably my favorite Trek. But that being said, we've been rewatching it, and then I saw the stuff for the game, and the game is totally like spaceships in space and like systems and like the warp core. So like it's almost like an engineer's game. It's more about the engineering and the strategizing and the combat, and so I'm just like, no, I love Voyager. I am not gonna be playing this game. It is not for me. It's a mine to frustrate your building aspirations. We'll see. The last season of DS9 was amazing. Dude, I can't. I've tried to start DS9 so many times. I've seen parts and pieces of it, but, like, I can't stick with it. Like, to actually watch it from start to finish, I just can't. But I do realize that Voyager started, I think, actually, Next Gen. It might have been the last season of Next Gen when Voyager launched, no pun intended. Kind of on the same timeline as DS9. I could have that wrong. It could have just been that it was kind of alongside DS9. Being done by the same devs who did Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, is it? Oh, fancy. So fancy. I'm not gonna play it though. It's not the kind of game that I like. This is not gonna happen. But yeah, what was that thing you sent me, Cursed? I saw it in the Discord. An open world Lord of the Rings game? Or something like that? I didn't look at it. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't, like, dig into it because I was working on stuff. LOTR, but Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah! You skipped my first chat. I thought I caught it. Was it before the Melba comment? She's my second favorite koala. I love Melba. She's my second favorite koala, being done by the same devs who did Hogwarts Legacy. That was the jump that I went. Did you say something way before that? I love Kix. I love Kix. I love Melba. She is my second favorite koala, being done by the same devs who did Hogwarts Legacy. That is me tracking with you in the chat. I am on live chat. Should I be on top chat? I am on live chat. Do you see it? Can you see it in the chat? Is it just OBS failing me? Can you see your comment? That's so funny. Yes, I saw a TikTok indicating the same devs who did Hogwarts are doing an open world LOTR. Yeah. I don't believe anything. You know me. Distrust. I don't believe it. I don't know what website it came from. I don't know if it's a real website. I don't know if that website tells the truth. And especially if I see it on TikTok, I'm gonna assume that it's a lie. Because I'm a curmudgeonly old lady. But I can hope. I can hope that it's real. Okay. So we moved the store. We moved Abel's. Now we need to move the museum. You sent me a pic. Ooh, of your chat. Let me see. Like, it's right there. It's not showing up for me, I swear. It's not me. It's my chat. Did you see the vid I DM'd you about the possible new game? What in the world? What in the world? I should take a screenshot of my chat so you can, you can believe me as well. That's ridiculous. Yeah. No, I'm excited. I mean, if that's a thing, that's cool. I've learned not to believe when people say something amazing is happening that a bunch of people want, because it's usually not true and they're just setting it up for clicks. And then, even if it's real, I hesitate to get excited because it might not be what I think it is. YouTube chat is weird. Maybe your comment got taken out of mine for some reason. I don't know. By Nightbot or something. But anyways, if it's real, if it's true, and if I could have a Lord of the Rings game that functions and looks and plays like Hogwarts Legacy, that would be an amazing thing. 100% agreed. Your comment disappeared, Thunder? Your what comment? I saw that. I have no idea. But yeah. If we could just get Hogwarts Legacy 2. Oh, did we talk about Hunter's Gathering? Did you guys see that? Did we talk about it? YouTube is eating chats today? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's not me, it's YouTube. Hunter's Gathering is I don't even know how to define it because I'm not a real gamer and I don't understand all the different genres. But it's like Monster Hunter format. And it's a bunch of... It's Aloy and Aaron. And then a bunch of made-up characters from the Horizon universe. It's super highly stylized animation. I think it looks really cool. But it's basically a multiplayer Horizon game, but it's formatted kind of like Monster Hunter. And people are so angry about it. People are so angry. And I was talking to Marcus about it, and I'm like, I'm probably just too... Because I've been that person that gets mad about the thing. Did I select museum? I'm not even paying attention. I'm the kind of person who will get mad about a thing if I have a certain expectation. But, like, the game doesn't look bad. It looks really cool. But people are livid about it because it's not Horizon 3. And it's basically a different version of Horizon. And I don't know, people are so mad. So like I don't quite understand. I always pronounce this word wrong. The vitriol? Is that how you pronounce it? But yeah, people are very angry about Hunter's Gathering, so look it up if you haven't seen it. I think it looks really cool. It's just not the type of game that I would play. But I'm not mad that it's been I'm not mad that it's a Horizon franchise associated thing. I feel like it would be like being mad at Age of Calamity for being associated with Legend of Zelda. Like, that's kind of just, it's just a different game in the same universe with some of the same characters and then some new ones. But people are very, very mad about it. Nobody's happy about it. That's how you say it? Yes? Oh, good. Oh, good. I like it when I say things right. It doesn't happen enough. But yeah, you have a little base that your players kind of, I guess, equip stuff and upgrade stuff and all that jazz, and then you select your missions, and then you have to go like fight those machines in a multiplayer group setting. So it's very much like formatted like Monster Hunter in that way. Alright, you don't have it either? Yep. Aura doesn't have it either. That's so funny. But yeah. Anyways. Cool games coming up. I'm gonna play Scars of Cosmora, and it's not Tears. Good game, thanks. Appreciate it, Thunder. We moved the museum, woo! But yeah. Scars of Cosmora, not Tears of Cosmora. I'm so sorry to everybody who must have been so confused. And you know what's really sad? That stream got no views. It got like 28 views. And after the stream, after like the secret was revealed of what we were playing, I changed all of the keywords and the title and all that stuff to say it was Kena Bridge of Spirits. And I thought that would be the difference. But like, yeah, this stream, this Animal Crossing stream where we're doing nothing at all is gonna get like 5 times as many views as Kena that like had a progressive story and beautiful graphics and music, and we were actively pursuing goals in. Oh, it cracks me up. It cracks me up. Alright, you guys. We got all the buildings moved onto the beach. Now we have a clean slate for the shopping district. So let's go up here. And this is hard because I don't know if I'm ready to put a very hard barrier on the farm, but like I don't have anything else going on with the factory, I think. And honestly, we have this big empty space to figure out too. Like all of this up here. So what I might actually do is try to do an outside break area as well and just put like tables and chairs out there. For the staff, for the people who work here. So I need to not be stressed because I actually have a lot of square footage on the island still to do different stuff with, but there's some part of me that's like, I don't want to I don't want to actually put like a fence around the factory, but I'm definitely going to. Lame! Kena is really cool. YouTube is a fickle overlord. It is. I'm so sad. Like, aw, RTM got more views than that, and it's a more mainstream game than RTM. I will say at the end of the video that I made to wrap up the Durin's Folk storyline, I go on a huge rant about lore and story, and I'm gonna put chapters in that video, so it's clearly labeled like, by the way, if you keep watching after this point, it's just me raving about the story and the lore. You on a rant? Never. Yeah, especially about like Lord of the Rings lore and story concepts and stuff. Yeah, definitely not. Doesn't sound like me. Never. But yeah, honestly, the video is about an hour long. Well, it is an hour long. And a good like 40 minutes of that is me talking. Am I sorry? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's fine. Thunder, it's not out yet. I just made it. I just finished it today in my video editor, so it's gonna get posted most likely tomorrow, latest on Sunday. But like I said, I also need to cut out what is technically episode 5, because right now in the playlist on YouTube I have episodes 1 through 6, but I skipped 5 because I did a dual stream where I played both games, and I need to cut that stream like I did before and put that in there. So I got one more thing to make, and I feel like I should put episode 5 out before I post the final installment of the playlist. Call me crazy, but yeah. So tomorrow or Sunday maybe. Yeah, it'll be out. So yeah, I finished Durin's Folk officially, and then I rant about it. Oh, and then I rant about it. It's gonna be so fun. Doing things in order. I know, Ara. I can't believe it's taken me this long to even like isolate episode 5 and get it posted, because I knew as soon as I formatted that dual stream, I was like, I'm gonna have to cut it like I did the other one, and it's like twice the work for me to do stuff like this, to play more than one game in a single stream, because I insist on putting all the games in a playlist, so if people are interested in a particular game, they can just go to that playlist to watch that content specifically. I don't just put everything on the channel and like leave people to deal with it by themselves. So yeah, it was just like a whole thing. All right, is that enough space? I think it is, because I don't think I'm pulling the trees down any further. And then I probably am gonna put... Am I gonna put fencing around this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I feel like I should. Do I have any hedges in my pockets? Sounds great. I love Tolkien lore snobbery. It's a little, it's honestly more about the what I define as fan fiction, which is what the development team did to write the story. Where's my wooden wait. For Return to Moria, because as we know, in the main campaign, it's a bunch of references to canon lore that already exists in the Tolkien universe, which is why it's so great. And then they like made up the things, of course, the actual events that happen in the game, which is so funny because when I'm not actually under the banner of the promo team, I'm allowed to talk about, like, spoilers are not forbidden, but when I am making content for Steam, I can't talk about the dragon. I'm not allowed to spoil the game. I think it's so funny. But yeah, they just kind of like made up, you know, the events that happened and stuff. So it's literally a fan fiction based on an existing IP, and I think that's the best way to define it, because it's just fans kind of imagining what is going to happen next. You know what? I feel like I'm out of hedges. And I feel like I might be out of weeds, and I don't think I can make any more. Let's find out. But yeah, so it's actually me talking about the game's lore a little bit more, but even so. Wait, I want other. Other is fencing. Okay, how many can I make? Oh, weeds. I need to go to Treasure Island and stock up on hedges. I will say I'm a bit snobby, though. I won't deny that. It does get a little snobby. I'm like, oh, this doesn't make any sense. Ugh. My opinion. Alright. Fencing, fencing. One tile at a time. And yeah, it was the first time playing it today. I'm sorry, yesterday was the first time that I had had a chance to update it to the latest patch. And I will say that my NPCs consistently showed up, which was an improvement from them like disappearing out of the delving. But I was still getting some glitches where like an NPC would be like inside of another one, or the one thing that always happens where they stand in the hearth and they're blocked from bed or something when they're just standing in the fire. So there's still some like pathing, as I'm sure there will be more updates to come, but there's still some pathing issues. And then I thought I read that the traders were a little bit cheaper, like the materials needed to trade, like to earn stuff, was less. I don't know that that's true. I did just a little bit of trading, and I don't feel like they asked for less. I feel like it was consistent. Alright, that is all the hedges I have. Does that line up perfectly by accident? Oh my gosh, you guys. The universe is coming together. I wasn't even measuring against this, but here it is. Beautiful. Accidental perfection. Okay. So we will do that, but I need more hedges. And I'm sure I could pick some weeds, but it's really not going to be enough. You know what? Let me grab these. I can finish this later. We do need to know that that's my perimeter, though, so don't take all of them. Let me build down here. So what do we think about terraforming? Having some cliffs? The shopping district? Because, like, is looking down on the factory even appealing? I feel like if I'd done something more scenic, it might be appealing. But if I'm gonna do cliffs, I'm gonna do them towards the back, so I would probably start building cliff, like, right here. And then putting stuff up there. This is a lot of space, though. Maybe I should start mapping a little bit. Okay. So, we currently have the museum, which is always like a centerpiece because it's a big ornate building. So we have the museum, we have the shop, Nook's Cranny, we have the Able Sisters clothing shop. I also have no idea where my house is going to go, and I have no idea where the campsite is going to go, but I'm not going to put either of those in the shopping district. Although I could suck it up a bit and turn my house into a business instead of my personal house, just so then it can be incorporated into the shopping district. What do I want to do? What could be cool? Faith, be cool. Do something cool. Museum. The museum on the main level, cliffs around it for the shops. So here's what I feel like the options are. The clothing shop and Nook's Cranny go on the main level. I build a cliff that I put the museum on. So it's kind of framed out like a triangle. Or I put the museum on the main level, build cliffs on either side of that to put Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters on. So it's like a reverse triangle. I'm trying to think of the the layout that I want. And then yeah, I feel like this is so much space, so more than 3 buildings needs to go here. So maybe I need to do at least commit like my house to the shopping district to have maybe a restaurant, so then I can build like outdoor seating around the restaurant. That's always a good space filler. Or like I said, I can bring Link and Zelda onto this island as playable characters. That would be so much work, but I could do it to get 2 more houses to add to this mess. So basically, do we want to lead the shopping district with the museum or with the shops? I feel like the museum is always on high. Like I said, is the centerpiece. Okay, and then how much... What's the middle? Let me figure this out. Okay, so this is kind of the outer perimeter of that. This would be the outer perimeter over here. So let's give myself some framing to know what I have to work with. So we have 1. This is how you have to do it, 2. 4, 5. Ooh, or we could do Kathleen's idea. We'll incorporate some water features into this. 7, 8. Water takes up space. 9, 10. Stop it. 11. 16. 20. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. Yeah, and that'd be the outer perimeter. Okay, so we have 27 tiles. Can I break that up evenly? It does, and you don't have to decorate it. Right. And if I'm building a cliff to put either the museum or the shops on, it'll be natural enough to have like little waterfalls coming off of it. I need a calculator because I can't do basic math in my brain. So 7 tiles across for the museum, 7 tiles across for Nook's Cranny. And is it 5 for the Able Sisters? It's not 4, right? Okay, so that leaves me 8 tiles, which is even. It's an even number. If I'm correct about those measurements. So what do I want to do? And I guess we could build outdoor seating around the museum if we put that up on a level, because the coffee shop is in the museum as well by default. Okay, I think it's safe to say, oops, I'm gonna build a cliff either way. So, what's in the middle of 27? Can I do... What's half of 27? 10... How many tiles, what, like... So it's saying I have 8 in the middle. I want to start in the middle. I can't visualize it because it doesn't show up on the map. I can't visualize it. 4, 5, 6... Wait. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 12, 13. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, one more. One more. And there should be 11 tiles on either side. Oh my gosh, stop it. So it's 6 in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah. Okie dokie. I can work with this. I can work with this. And let's see if I use the Y thing. Oh, it's not working. What do I hold down? Wait, what? I thought it was L1. So that she would be centered? Oh, there we go. So basically this, and then this, and then this. Is this how it works? Is this how it's supposed to work? Did I figure it out? Okay, that is kind of helpful. Oh, it stopped working. Do it. There she goes. It's like a little cha-cha slide going on. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now walk it by yourself, walk it by yourself. Okay, it like doesn't engage. You have to be really serious about it. I'll just struggle. I'll just struggle for now. Ah! So what are we all playing right now? For fun, I'm playing Kena, Bridge of Spirits. For work, if you will, I'm playing a lot of other things. What are we playing for fun right now? Our game of choice. Kerr says she's playing Forbidden West. Thunder, you guys are you still playing Return of the King? With the kiddos? Nobody's playing RTM right now, regularly. Or are you guys jumping around? You could really be jumping around. And then, whenever we talk about the Animal Crossing update, you guys are like, yeah, I didn't do it yet. So nobody's playing Animal Crossing right now. Thunder, you are. I'm playing a game that feels like the product of a factory building in an anime adventure game. Feels like a product of a factory building in an anime adventure game. I'm not sure how to interpret that. What's it called, please? Anime adventure games. I cannot do it because they do those, they're called something. But it's when characters in the game pop up, like, with a window. It's a graphic image. Not graphic as in, like, intense, but just, it's a graphic of the character. Arknight's Endfield. Huh. And then it's like a big dialogue square. I hate that. I hate that effect in games. But anime-style ones always do that. No, not the gacha games. It's just the way that the characters communicate. They communicate through dialogue windows, not even bubbles. But like your whole screen gets taken over by a image. So the character that's speaking, yeah, the character that's speaking is a picture, pops up, and then has like a dialogue window. And like there's something about that I just don't like. Yeah. It's called something. I don't remember how to define it, but yeah. Has anyone else played, oh, what's it called? Sand Town or Star Sand or whatever everyone's got early access to, like cozy game. I think it's a life sim. Sand Island, Star Sand Island. Something like that. Star Sand Island, is that what it is? Did I accidentally get it right? No, and I won't be touching it. That's a gacha game, isn't it? Last week there was a moment of the child crying in anger saying he just wanted the king of the dead to just die already. Might be a bit much of a skill curve. The dead king to die. Honey, he's already dead. That's so funny. What are you guys playing it on? PC? PC or PlayStation? I don't remember if you ever confirmed. Oh, no. Not pathing. Wait. How many cliffs do I want before I do this? I was gonna map the museum. I think I've decided to put the museum up top. But do I just want one level of cliff or do I want two? How many inclines am I using on the factory already? 6. And I have 10, right? So I only have 4 more. So I gotta be careful with inclines. So yeah, let's just do one level just to conserve inclines. Because to make it ornate and... what do I want to put something on? Steam Deck? GameCube emulator. Okay, so it's like it's a PC game, but it's a GameCube emulator. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. My brain. No, it's not a gacha game. It's a single-player cozy game. Read the Steam reviews about it. Oh. What's wrong with it? Does it just not play well? It looks really boring to me. I don't like just farming. It's really not my thing. I don't like just farming. Which is kind of all I've seen people do in that game. Which I haven't watched a ton of it, to be fair. I haven't watched a ton of it. Oh no, I am gonna do one level. Faith, figure it out. Okay, so the museum is 7 tiles across, I'm pretty sure. I'm probably gonna do some fencing though, some hedges or something, so that'll be clearance for that. So if we put the building... 2, 3, 4, 5... 6. Ooh, 7 is not going to be even. How many tiles across is this cliff? I lost count of what I was doing. I guess it doesn't. Well, it does matter because I want the museum to be in the middle. So 6 was... What have I done? What have I done? Okay, hold on. Easy test. Let me count my tiles again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no! Oh no! This is the middle. And the museum is not gonna fit in the perfect center, because it's 7 tiles wide, not 6. Wait, let me double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no. Oh no. Thinking of checking out Lego Lord of the Rings? It's actually co-op on PC. I could see that. I could see that. I think it's fun. I mean, it's a Lego game, so it's just a formula. It's not a big adventure. It's not super engaging. It's just very repetitive, but I really enjoy it. I play it on my 3DS on occasion. Guys, what do we do? I can't put the museum in the perfect middle. My whole life is ruined. Hi, Antonio. There's some scary rustling sound coming from behind you. It was just some paper stuck? Gotta love these reactions. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think the most enjoyable Lego games were Lego Star Wars, like the original. I don't know what they're doing with the new movies, and I don't care. But the original trilogy slash with the prequels included, those levels, that was all really fun. And then Indiana Jones, Lego Indiana Jones is great because there's so many fun little quirky parts to it. What do I do? Because this is a building. I'm not gonna remeasure all of that out. What I could do is tell myself that instead of there being a line on the other side, an extra tile of distance. This isn't gonna make any sense to you guys the way I'm saying it. I could just say, instead of this being the perimeter on the outside, I could push the concept of the perimeter over a tile, so it's bumping up against the trees and the fence line that already exists. And then that would get me an extra tile on this side. Which means I can do an extra tile on this side. And then I can fit the museum in the middle. That's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna lie to myself. I'm gonna lie to myself a little bit, but it's gonna help. Okay, we can do it this way. We'll gain a tile on this side. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Now we can map out. I don't really need to map out the whole thing. At least the back side of it is fine. Okay, so now this is 7 tiles, so here's our museum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll go 4 tiles deep. Okay. So then, once that is... Wow, actually... That doesn't leave a lot of clearance space. What? How much am I trying to... You know what I need to do first? I need to figure out if the inclines are going to line up with this. That's the first thing I need to do. Am I doing a single incline in the middle? And if I am... What's the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Why can't you have it all? Why can't the building be centered and the incline be centered? This means I have to put inclines. I have to put multiple ones. Oh, this makes me so mad. Okay, so 2 tiles in the middle. So visually speak, it won't be because it's a 7 tile building. so it cannot be done. This game is so mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, the incline is gonna be- I can't put it here. Shoot. This game is so mean. You guys understand my struggle? I know you do, because we've all had to deal with it. Because the stupid building is 7 tiles, which is an uneven number. So I'm gonna have to put inclines, like, on either side of it. And create, like, a false... It'll be a false center, though. Because this cliff is probably gonna go all the way out. I'm more or less just mapping to put the museum in the middle. So the cliff is gonna continue to go out, so I could put an incline, like, say, right here. So on the outer perimeter of the museum layout, which would be right here. So yeah, it'd be on these 2 outside edges, so the inclines could go there. And then that's still 7, so 3, 4, 5, 6, which means if I put anything in the middle, it's just not gonna work. Okay, so maybe I should push the cliff down or out in this direction. Create some kind of... Do I have enough room for that? Create some kind of water feature in the front of it so that the waterfall comes off the center, and so then all that is water. And I don't need to measure a building to it. But here's the other thing. Nook's Cranny is 7 tiles wide, and Abel's is 4. So, like, how do we ever actually do this? How do we ever actually do this right? I have a question. Do I move forward with this, or do I... I'm so insecure. Okay, museum. Because you have to be able to get into the front. The door of the museum is in the middle. It is not off to the side, like it is with the houses and the Able Sisters and all that. So the entrance is in the middle. Which means it has a false center in the front. So you have to be able to get... So would I put water... I'm just trying to figure out how to reconcile another step. Well, I guess I could put Nook's Cranny right in front of it. Which wouldn't be super cute, but if Nook's Cranny is 7 tiles across, that might solve that dilemma of having something that goes in the middle that fits correctly. And then... Can we confirm, is Abel's 5 tiles or 4? Let me look up my Pinterest, it'll tell me. Because if it's 5, my house is 5 tiles. So we could put that on either side and that would be balanced. And why it has to be balanced, I honestly cannot tell you. Why it all has to be perfectly symmetrical. That's just how my brain works. Oh, I thought I had the measurements on it. Oh, here we go. Abel's close is 4 by 5. Okay, great. And player houses are 4 by 5. Okay, perfect. We can balance it that way. Okay, so we will put Nook's Cranny here in the front. Now, how much space from the path do I want it? Okay, so we can put the museum up there. We can put our inclines right here. And then we'll nestle Nook's Cranny into the middle of that. And I don't love that they'll be directly, like, lined up necessarily, but it'll be fine. But how deep, how much further down do I want to go with this cliff? And how far off of the main path do I want? Nook's Cranny. Because I'll probably do a plaza type of thing. I kind of just wanted to do walkways, but because it's gonna be an uneven number, I feel like I might have to build a whole plaza. So say this is like leading up to the front of the store. I really need to get a different design code because I don't love just tacking these squares on top of each other like this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be the back of the store here. I would definitely want like some hedge, some kind of fence between the cliff and Nook's Cranny. Even though I can squish it right up against the cliff, I think I want the interest, the visual interest of having something behind it. Although, does it really do anything if it's behind the building? Does it really? I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on a second. Excuse me. They're normally split screen co-op though. Jurassic Park or World Lego? Oh, Ara's saying you'd have to do split screen. Yeah, you have to do that with the Hyrule Warriors games, which is a bit sad. But I don't know how else you would do it. Although if you have people with multiple switches, if you have each player has their own switch, they get the benefit of their full screen, right? Because now I'm thinking that if I do fencing behind that'll give me a gap that I don't necessarily want. So then I'll just have fencing coming off of the sides of the store. So my cliff is actually going to come out like this. I feel like when we played Lego Star Wars, it was a single screen though. To your point, Ara, I forgot that was an option. I was like, wait, what two-player games have I played that are just share a screen? Lego Star Wars does. I've never played two-player with Lego Lord of the Rings. Have I played two-player Indiana Jones? I don't think so. Lego did. Yeah, you might have to look that up. Because now that I'm thinking about it. Stop it. You build the cliff. Stop it. Do what I tell you, girl. I believe my husband regrets playing two-player Lego Indiana Jones with me. Oh my gosh. I don't see how you could possibly make that more difficult. Because it's linear, so it's not like you can run off and do stuff on your own. Like, you're kind of stuck with it. Oh, there is! And I love it. It's really fun. It's been a while since I played it, to be honest with you, but I really, really enjoyed it. Okay, that's a whole lot of space for the front of the museum, but you know what? That's fine. So we'll put Nook's Cranny here, we'll put the museum up there, and then we'll put... what will we do? My house will have to become a shop, or I will have to get another player account on here. No, you can't run off, but you can run over the other player? Oh yeah, you would just be jumping on heads the whole time. Now that I think about it. Be jumping on heads all the time. Oh yeah, and you can like break each other and stuff, so like you could shoot the other player with like a bow and arrow and they would shatter. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I can see how that could go wrong. I can see it now. I just forgot. Elephants, planes, cars, yeah. By the way, if 40 people are in fact watching the stream, thank you. Bless your hearts. Bless your hearts. It's just terraforming and it just takes forever. So thank you for watching, if that is indeed true. I have a hard time believing it. Do we want to put the other buildings on the upper level or on the bottom level? I have a question. How many tiles is this? There's only one of me? Thunder, I don't believe it. It's all fake Thunder accounts. Alright, 1, 2... Six? Yikes, that's a lot. And this is 3 at the moment, so I would double this. Or, do I not want to double it? Oh my gosh, I wish I had plans. This makes things so hard. Or 38 cats. Only 12. Don't be dramatic, it's only 12. Or do I want to have it more narrow around the sides and then build out in the front? This is so hard, you guys. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm going for. So I could have it like the... You know what? This is what we did with the road. I insisted that every part of the street, again, the street being the asphalt, was all the same width. And we got this big, flat, wide cul-de-sac. So maybe I should fight that instinct here and not make it even all the way around. But then I'm thinking that I can put statues or fossils, definitely bench seating, like stuff out here around the museum, so that I'm like, no, I do want a lot of room. Pro gamer. Thanks, Thunder. I don't feel like one. I don't feel like one. Ugh. Ramps are 2 tiles wide. Right. Yeah, so I have those. Oops. I have those mapped already. Oh, I lost them. I covered them up with my cliff. The inclines are gonna go... They're gonna start right on the outside of the perimeter. So I will follow your lead and measure this out. So right on the outside edge of the museum. Oh! Oh yeah, so it would come right on the end of the store. Can you even do that? Can I put a store this close to an incline? Wait. Will it let me build that? So here's what I was gonna do. I have to do 2 because I can't do it in the middle because nothing will be centered. So I have to do 2 on the outside, but can I put inclines right on the outside of a building? I don't think I can I? Because the store, Nook's Cranny, is gonna be this. You see the vision? I want to believe you. But I'm not even making sense to myself right now. So yeah, this is the store. Nook's Cranny. 7 in the middle. Put the building down for... I mean, essentially you're right. At the end of the day, the building is gonna go here. And then I just have to put the inclines as close as I can. And if that's a tile over, then it's a tile over. But yeah, what I'm really concerned about is how much space I want around the museum on the upper level, and if I'm just doing the museum on this upper cliff. Or if I'm going to put the other stuff down below. Because I was also thinking about doing water coming off of it. Ugh. Which, like, where's the water going to come from? If it's just a narrow... Like, I need space if I'm going to do water. Because then, if I build the cliff out, I can do, like, a little pond feature on either side and have that running down and, like, a waterfall on either side and maybe have that, like, coming around. Or maybe just pooling and, like, being cute. Like, 2 little matching waterfalls. Pond waterfall things on either side. It needs a moat. It definitely doesn't need a moat. I don't have enough room. I don't have enough room for a moat. So, like, if I do that, how much clearance do I need for this? Oh. I don't know what I want. And I need to do this because I keep confusing myself with what the edge actually is on this side. What the outer edge actually is. So we're not going to go past here. Which is going to be weird now that I think about it. What's going to go back here? Because the only reason that's not an option is because this building is right here. So something useful should go in this corner. I don't know what that is. Okay, so that's the perimeter on that side, and that's the perimeter on this side. Is this. Okay. It is safe to say I can put the buildings down. Because this is like the center of it all. I have a center point for the buildings. But if we do more cliff solely to build water features, where are the other stores gonna go? Because I want the water to come down from the upper cliff. What if I did do a pond in the middle instead of a store? But this is balanced. 7 and 7 tiles. 2 buildings that are 7 tiles wide. Do we have any museum-y? I mean, other than the fountains. Do we have anything museum-y that's like water-ish? None of the statues are water. We just have the fancy fountains. 7 is symmetrical? Well, yeah, but like the cliff, it's not. You're right. You're right. Counting with squares is getting me back to my RTM build, many levels of adamant blocks. Yikes. Okay, let's, yeah, I like Ara's idea of putting some buildings down because that's really gonna give me a better feeling. Even though we're mapping, it'll give me a better feeling as, what the space is gonna feel like. I'm trying to think. So if we do that and then we do an incline. You know what? I need to put, I need to put this down first. So that I can, I was gonna put the museum first, but I need to put the store first so I can determine where my inclines are gonna go. Oh, look at the girls. Oh, hanging out. So cute. Let's do it. Yeah, Thunder, don't get me started on the lack of symmetry in RTM. It's heartrending. They didn't even try. Let's talk infrastructure. Let's build some things and move some stuff. And I think I can do them at the same time. The shop. So I can put the shop down, the framing, and then I can come back and grab an incline kit. And then we'll see what the game will let me do. We'll see what I'm allowed to do. Me! I finally went and got the cute outfit. My outfit last time we played was a hot mess. I just wanted to wear this backpack for the Easter theme. But I went and I got my denim shorts with my white sneakers and my pink shirt, and I feel so much better. Excuse me. They expect us to build the symmetry, but like we can't. We can't. It does not allow for symmetry. Yeah, I remember listening to a, it's funny, we're playing Animal Crossing and we're just talking about Return to Moria the whole time. But, I remember listening to a Forge talk where, I can't remember if it was, I can't remember who it was, but I guess they were kind of addressing that people were complaining about the floors and how you couldn't clean the floor or something, and he was like, well, yeah, you're supposed to build over it. Like, you're supposed to build floors on top of the existing floors. Because that's what the Romans did, or something like that. And like, I'm a history enthusiast, so like, I can appreciate it to a point. But I'm like, dude, they had to do that. We don't have to do that. And then like, you can only build up so far. No, you're not derailing Thunder, because I've been talking about it a bunch, because I've been playing it and working on a video for 2 days, so it's not your fault. But it's like, well, we have staircases and we have other internal architecture in the spaces that's just gonna get buried under floor then because we have to build the floor so high up or whatever. It was just a really funny, like, reasoning that they gave for that. I'm like, no, you can't though. You can't though. Let's talk infrastructure. And then I will say I did a tiny little bit of building for the video. And, I'm really over that you can't, so like if you do build a raised floor and then the foundation blocks spawn in underneath it, you can't put a wall against that floor. You have to put the wall on top of the floor because of the foundation bits. I'm like, I get why it has to be the way that it is, but those and like depending on what you're doing, I was building off of a precipice. So it's not like I could walk around and break the foundation pieces out from under the floor and just do it that way. Like, I literally couldn't get around it to do that, so, you can't always fix it that way, but, I've done that I've done that before. Or like when you do a raised floor and you need to put stairs against it, but there's foundation bits underneath, and so you have to break those out to like get the stairs to snap onto the floor. It's like this foundation stuff is problematic. It really, really is. And then I just need I need like a rune for an axe or something that will just break houses easier and like from the top down. I need help with that because I can't break a house down systematically. No, not there. Can we put it right next to? I think it might be kind of cool if we can. No. Right in the middle. Are you denying me? Right in the middle. Why is it pushing me away? But like, I feel like if it was pushing me away, it wouldn't let me pop it over the frame. Come on now. It's not gonna let me do it. What about the other side? Let's try on the other side. Can we break the rules over here? Yes. If I place structures too close to each other, it'll block the flow of traffic. Okay. At least this is the answer to our question. I cannot put it right next to. Bummer. Well, that's just decor. Move over, girl. That's just decor that I'll have to put in between. Fine. Fine. This is dumb. I can't put it right next to it anyway, even if the shadow lets me do it. Hello, good friend. Right now I'm taking everyone's money. Oh, I don't have enough. I didn't even think to grab bells. Here, take all my, literally take my money. Take all of it. Yes. I'll be right back with what you need. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm kind of shocked that I haven't unlocked the Nook shopping app yet. I ordered so much stuff through the kiosk, it's insane. Does anybody know off the top of their head how much you have to spend at the kiosk before you get the app? I have no way of knowing, I'm just curious. I have no way of knowing how much I've spent. Let's do like 150. I Jenga'd a build at one point and caused a server-wide cataclysmic event. Gee whiz. Settle down, Thunder. Settle down. Alright. We're gonna get this going, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. We are at the 2-hour mark. Yes, Kathleen. Yep. The app in your Nook phone. Ooh, good thing I grabbed so much. I didn't even think it would be that much. I can't math. Just take it. Just take it. Donate, yes. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, whatever. Alright. Now, when I time travel, all of this will show up tomorrow. Is there anything else I need to do? I don't think there's any villagers stuff I need to deal with. And I've moved everything else I need to move. So I think this is fine. Not that I could move anything else in a single day, but you know what I mean. Alrighty. Let's do this, and then we'll set up the museum and the other incline. I'll tack on more things to it. I haven't seen my husband in 2 days. I'm glad we got so much quality time together at the front of the week, because yesterday I was working on content all day. So I didn't eat with him. I barely saw him. And I was streaming. I was already getting settled in when he got home today, so I need to go say hi to him. But it is Friday, so we'll probably have some time to hang out. Get excited. Yes, yes, I know it's the Switch 2 edition. I know that. Mm-hmm. 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 Alright. How's it going? How's it going? Okay, we've got a shop right here. We've got an incline to come up here. For the museum. Progress is progress. We're gonna make it work. Somehow. Now I need all of the money. Oh, hello, the cuties. We've got all the dreamies. We've got Willow and Molly and... Oh, Lily left. Colton, feel free to move out at any time. Oh, yikes, Thunder. Oh, that sucks. Speaking of, I'm still of a mind, and I keep putting it away. I'm still of a mind to just delete all of my existing worlds, including my Dorodelf build, and just start from scratch. But I'm not gonna play RT. I'm done. I'm done with it. I can't pretend. I can't pretend. Like I'm gonna keep playing that game. Not 20, I needed 200. A goofball. I'm not. This is incorrect. There we go. I'm not gonna play it, but like I still am tempted. I'm like, let me just delete everything. Wait. Give me my money. What do I need to do? Like 7? To get 200k. Thank you. Yeesh. Watching it collapse would have been epic, but then Axebeard taught us how to build better. It's all good now. Good ol' Axebeard. Good ol'. Alrighty. Yes, yes. Okay, all of the money. Oh, well, you need to instigate everything with Tom Nook, by the way. Try again. Try again. Oh, I could build... Do I have room behind resident services to build a little water feature? That's just a water feature. That doesn't serve any other purpose for its space, but to have water falling off of it. That could be cute. I want to move the museum, and I want to build an incline. Thank you, next. The museum, yep. Yep. My brain fell out for a second. Yes, the museum. What are we gonna do with the campsite, you guys? Am I even gonna build one this time? I skip out on the campsite so much. Because this island, as with most of mine, will probably be encased in hedges. Will actually be like wrapped in so you can't get onto the beaches at all. So I could always just leave the campsite on the beach and then block access to it. Or I could try to figure out where the heck to put a campsite on this island. Where the heck would I even do that? Alright, museum. Your place is here. Thank you. First try. I need to put fencing up before I do this, don't I? Because that's going to be a pain in the butt. But I need hedges and I can't. I've got to take them from somewhere. Just behind it, because that's going to be a whole thing. And since I have to have a clearance tile on the top of a cliff, I have to wrap it. It's not like Nook's Cranny where I can push it all the way up against the cliff. This is a whole other animal. Fencing first. 7! Oh my gosh, perfect. I wasn't even counting. Natural talent, that's what that's called. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. And then I'll just fluff out the edges when I have more hedges. That was the song I just wrote right there. This is the spot. Good job. Okay. Set up one more incline and we'll call it a night. And I'm gonna figure out what our streaming schedule looks like for next week, and I will probably post a post in my post tab that reflects the games that we are gonna play. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not thrilled about playing Animal Crossing like this on stream, but unless we do 2 Horizon streams a week, I don't feel like it's appropriate to bust out Kena yet, and I don't have anything else other than Animal Crossing to fill in that gap with. So we'll see. Infrastructure. We shall see, but I do think we're gonna kick off Forbidden West next week, assuming I can fix the audio issue that I am having so we can actually hear it. No promises. No! I didn't mean to do that. Please. Please. I'm so sorry. So close, Thunder. So close. So close. Let's make an inklat. Stone. Always. Always. It's kind of annoying how much I always use the stone one. That's fair, Thunder. Is that Twitch? Is that how Twitch works? Yes, I know how to build an incline, sir. I've been playing this game for 6 years. Please and thank you. This one is like what, oh, I have 198 still? Okay, so we'll just do another 100. Minecraft! Fancy. Fancy, fancy. Twitch uses both? Ah. Doesn't sound confusing at all. I gotcha. Okay, incline. We'll go here, yes? Thank you. This is the spot. I did it. Congratulations, me. Yep, I have all the money. Yes, you may. Alright. Which street lamp should I get for the neighborhood? I feel like I should try the round ones before I settle on the traditional ones that we've always had, you know what I mean? I feel like I should at least try to do something unique, like to use a different type of street lamp. What's the other one we have too? We have the overhanging. Yeah, I don't think curved is the way to go on the street. I think it just needs to be completely vertical. Alright. Oh, this is kind of funny because I built the plaza thing. I'm definitely gonna have path coming off of this. Okay, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for bearing with me for the chaos, for the, I don't know what I'm doing and I'm stressing out about all of it. Appreciate it so much, the support, the ideas, the encouragement, the understanding, the redeemables, all that jazz. Let's take a look at the neighborhood because that kind of worked. It kind of worked. It feels a little bit like a neighborhood. Hello, Molly. You're so cute. Do we love the centerpiece? Isn't that cute? The pine tree with the anthurium plants and the bench. It's great. It's so great. Here, we'll do a camera moment. We'll do a camera moment. There we go. Go ahead, screenshot it. Do it. Do it. It's very me. I know. Thank you, Thunder. It is very me. It's kind of my whole thing. And then with the cherry blossom trees framing it in the background. Sorry, Molly. No room for you on this bench, babe. No room for you on this bench. Alright, let's get out of here. So I can send you off. What a seamless transition that was. Did you notice how well it went? Anyways. Thank you guys for hanging out. Always appreciate it. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday and happy gaming. Whatever it is that you are picking up and playing right now that's making you happy. For me, again, that's Kena, Bridge of Spirits. The more I get into it, the more I like it. And I'm very excited to share it with you guys on the channel when the time comes. Because every step forward, it kind of blows the world open even more and puts a little bit more interest into it. So I'm very excited for what's next for that, for my gaming excitement. Get excited also for some more Durance Folk content coming at you this weekend. We're going to finalize all that good stuff and put that game to bed, although it will be here on the channel for you if you ever want to check out the playlist. Thank you to the VOD watchers. Thank you, Kathleen. Much love right back at you. I love the fist bump. I don't know. Wait, that should be the heart one. That's the wrong graphic for that redemption. Womp womp. Something else I need to fix. Okay, let me add it to my list. It should be Maka with the hearts. That's so funny. Love redeemable. Take a look at that one, please. Thank you to the VOD watchers, you guys who have made it all the way to the end of the stream. Thank you for hanging out, for watching. I hope you enjoyed some aspect of it, maybe just related to my restlessness, my meandering in the game, not really knowing what I want to do, but trying to pull something out anyways. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs, guys. We are working our way to monetization. We are making progress in that direction. And I am putting in so much work to try and make these streams good quality, entertaining streams for you guys. So I appreciate all of you for being in the live chat. I had Kathleen, Cursed, Aura, and Thunder primarily in the chat tonight. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I really appreciate you all being here. It's like the little family. It's like the little family. I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'm gonna catch you next week. Look out for that updated schedule. And that way you'll know what we're gonna be playing and when. But it'll be Monday and Friday still. Probably like 6 p.m. my time. That's it. I appreciate all of you. Have a great rest of your day. And until I see you again, bye!